Off-the-shelf LLMs know a lot, but they're not going to know when your next company holiday is or any of your organization's private internal documentation. Tying the knowledge of an LLM with your private data is where real business value is unlocked. Hi, I'm Laura Giordana, Technical Marketing at Nutanix, and in today's use case video, I want to show how you can use an off-the-shelf tool to quickly chat with your documents and data while keeping your data and models secure and protected with Nutanix Enterprise AI. Let's dive in. In this demo, we'll dive into how you can use a tool like Anything LLM with Nutanix Enterprise AI to easily chat with your documents and data. There are a variety of ways to implement Retrieval Augmented Generation, and one of the ways to quickly get started is to use a tool like Anything LLM, which is an open source application that has a variety of features, including the ability to connect to popular LLMs and integrate them with your documents. So let's see how this works. So coming into Anything LLM, it looks like your standard chatbot, and I'm going to go ahead and ask it a question about Nutanix Enterprise AI. So the configured LLM has provided an answer, but it's not quite accurate. So this means that the out-of-the-box model doesn't know about some of our new features. So let's go ahead and upload a document to have it understand our context. So Anything LLM will take that file that we upload and it will be embedded and stored in a vector database, and we'll see how that works in a little bit. And once the document has been uploaded and embedded, we can go ahead and ask our question again. And now we can see that the answer is much more accurate, and it's used our context, so we can see that it cited the source and it shows us the relevant excerpts that it used in generating the answer. So let's take a look at how this is actually working on the back end. So again, that document we just uploaded, it was embedded using an embedding model and stored in our configured vector database, which we'll take a look at. So it's now found within our document, our workspace documents. We have other documents here available that have been uploaded to Anything LLM that can be added to our workspace. So a workspace allows you to have different document contexts, so you can separate it out as you need to. Now, looking at the settings for our workspace chat, the first thing I want to look at is the mode that we're in. So we're actually in chat mode, which means that it's going to provide answers with both the LLM's general knowledge as well as any document context that is found. So you can actually change this so that it only provides answers from the document context by selecting query mode. And so this helps with hallucinations and just ensures that you're only getting answers from your document context. So this can enable restriction of your users so that they're not using this LLM to do things like plan their vacations. So the next thing we'll look at is the workspace LLM provider. So you can have different LLMs used for different workspaces. In this case, we're actually using the system-defined default that we've set. So if we come over to the system settings by clicking on the wrench icon and click on LLM under AI providers, we can see the LLM provider that we've chosen. So you can choose from a variety of different providers directly. For Nutanix Enterprise AI, since it's OpenAI compatible, we're going to select generic OpenAI and put in our URL, API key, and endpoint name that we have configured on Nutanix Enterprise AI. For the vector database, Anything LLM comes with a vector database out of the box, but we're using our PG vector hosted on Nutanix Database Service. The embedding model, which is a key component of a Retrieval Augmented Generation pipeline, is also running on Nutanix Enterprise AI using that same base URL, but using a different model. So let's jump into the Nutanix Enterprise AI side and see what this looks like on the back end. Nutanix Enterprise AI is a centralized model repository and secure inferencing platform, and includes a variety of enterprise-grade features and works seamlessly with Nutanix Unified Storage and Nutanix Kubernetes Platform to keep your models and data contained in your own sovereign environment. So this main dashboard, when you log in as an admin, is showing the last 15 minutes of activity, so we can see our embedding endpoint as well as our Llama 8B instruct endpoint has been leveraged a couple of times, as well as our API key that we've designated for Anything LLM. We can dive deeper into each of these endpoints. So for example, I can look at the text generation endpoint, that Llama 318B instruct. We can see things like the average latency of the requests, what API keys are allocated to this endpoint, what inference engine and GPU is backing this endpoint, and we can see the same types of details for our embedding model as well. And our embedding model is a very small model, so we're actually just running this on CPU. And both of these models were imported in just a few clicks using Nutanix Enterprise AI's import model feature. And so we have a variety of pre-validated models from both Hugging Face and NVIDIA NIMs. And so when creating an endpoint with these pre-validated models, we didn't have to worry about the required CPU and memory resources. The system will figure that out for us. And you can also, of course, upload different types of models from Hugging Face or bring your own custom model as well. To learn more about Retrieval Augmented Generation and Nutanix Enterprise AI, take a look at this video. And be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming use case videos on how you can leverage AI applications in Nutanix Enterprise AI. See you in the next video.